full name and then your agent code, or agent code then full name. So just make sure that you have your agent code in your name. If you don't have it, then you may be kicked out of the call, because I have a moderator who will be looking at the participant. So if you do not have your agent code, then you may be kicked out of the session. Yeah. So how do you change is that you just have to leave the meeting room, then you rejoin again, but after changing your name. Okay? Okay, let me just turn off my camera so it won't be as laggy. Okay. Yep. So without further ado, just want to start off by saying that these are the classes that we'll be having for this month. So this month we'll be having so for this month we're having GCCR. We'll also be having our SPJ featuring Smart Baby Shield, Smart Baby Shield Plus, and then IL Spouse Payer Benefit Extra Rider. Besides that, we also have our SVWM, SVWP, and SVWCIE, which are our legacy plans. We will also have a class for GCC, which is also a traditional plan, Great Generation Care. Then we also have lastly our sort out endowment plan, Great Multi-Gen Wealth 2. Okay, so these are the sessions that we'll be having today. Having this month. So today we are actually having GCCR. So this morning we already had our Mandarin session. So now it will be the English session. Okay. So without further ado, let me just start by saying that actually for GCCR, we launched our GCCR campaign, which is the 50% off premium discount. So this will started on the 1st of July until 31st August. So means that all the premium for this plan will be 50% off discount, and then this discount will be until the plan matures, or there might be repricing, but for now this will be the premium paid. Okay. Yep. So just want to dive into what some testimonial that we have received from some of our our GM, our our producers. So actually for GCCR last year, Koh Sheng Yi's who is one of our GM, his group actually sold a total of 684,000 cases in just 96 days. So just in like around 3 months, his group sold 346 cases. So the reason behind like why he felt that this is such a good plan is because how his customers are able to claim when they are admitted into ICU for at least 7 consecutive days. And then he also has he has done his research, and he knows that this event actually occurs quite frequently, because some cases like dengue, food poisoning, and even like COVID-19, it will result of you of the life assured actually going into ICU, admitting into ICU. Okay. So he also shared like what are the sales concept that his team actually used. So actually what he used is that he used a metaphor. So his metaphor was that he is actually like a future CI plan. Because now we talk about the future of automotive, future of cars. It's all EV cars. You see EV cars everywhere now. You see so many Tesla, even Menara GE. You can see a few Teslas in our car park already. So the future of CI plan is actually this great critical care relief. So this GCCR is like a future CI plan, a futuristic CI plan, right? So actually he also mentioned that who is his targeted customers. Actually his targeted customers are younger customers, because they get to enjoy the plan with a lower premium rate. So actually later we will actually go through the premium rates, then you can actually see that even for younger customers, they are actually paying a lower total premium paid compared to the maturity benefit, like almost half the price. Okay. So we will go through that later. I also want to share from two of these producers that these two producers. So one agent from Penang, she is very happy because of the relaunch of this 50% premium campaign. So this testimonial was taken last year when we relaunched the 50% premium campaign. Yeah. So yeah. So the reason why she's so happy is because her customer will get to increase their CI protection at a discounted price. So because it becomes very affordable for them to secure this plan. Yep. Yep. And then also we also have another CA from C1KLD. So she also mentioned that So the customers who do not have CI coverage is her potential customers, because a lot of people now they buy, maybe they buy BSA 500K, but they don't attach CI riders. So they only buy basic sum insured, they won't buy CI coverage. So this is actually something that will help you complement these customers that only have BSA but they don't have CI coverage. Yeah. And also she said she also tells the customer to treat this as an alternative saving plans because of with immediate payout. So if any of the top 5 CI or admission event benefit, the payout will be immediate. And if none of those cases occur, then there will actually be the maturity benefit. So it's also like it works as another alternative saving tool. Okay. So so here is actually the link way to find our product write-up and FAQ. So this is enter ePartner. So first you have to go to departments, customer acquisition, then product information. Yeah. So it will be here. And for those who are asking where are the slides, so we actually updated the slides into this this link way. So you go to department, customer acquisitions, center for excellence, then new product launching presentation. Maybe under here. So it's the same slide as GWE, GCCR, and New Lion Asian Fund. Okay. So to go through some of the basic of GCCR, first of all, just want to say the minimum entry age is 14 days. Maximum is 60 years old. Minimum sum assured is 50,000, maximum is 400,000. Policy term is until 80, means the plan will mature when the life assured turns 80. And then backdating is allowed up to 1 year and provided the life assured is within the maximum eligible entry age. Okay. So for this plan, it is actually full medical underwriting. So you have to go through full medical underwriting for this plan. It's not a GIO plan. And also you have to go through normal financial underwriting. Okay, so it's full medical and normal financial underwriting. This plan can be bought by Malaysian, Singaporean, Bruneian, and PR in Malaysia. Foreigner applicants are allowed, but they actually have to stay in Malaysia for a minimum of 6 months prior to the application. And it's also subjected to underwriting decision. Okay. So for non-medical limit, it is 100% of the sum assured of GCCR, and any existing policy within 2 calendar years will be considered for calculation of non-medical limits. Okay. So for GCCR, just want to say here that increase of sum assured is only allowed within the first policy year, provided that no claim has been admitted. So from your second policy year onwards, your customer is not allowed to increase their sum assured. However, to decrease sum assured, they can do it anytime, but it's also subjected to the minimum sum assured, which is the 50,000. So it has to be minimum 50,000. Okay, and also provided there has been no claim. Partial surrender is also allowed, so you just have to refer to this decrease in sum assured. So when you do partial surrender, means you're decreasing the sum assured. Yeah. So these are the benefits of this plan. So first off is this top 5 critical illness benefits. So if any of these 5 CI, if the life assured is diagnosed with these 5 CIs, then the benefit will be paid out. So it will be cancer, heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, and other serious coronary artery diseases. Secondly, there is also admission event benefit. So for admission event benefit, there's 2 types. The first time is prolonged hospital admission with major surgery for at least 21 consecutive days. Secondly would be the ICU admission for at least 7 consecutive days. Third of all, there's also death benefit, and lastly, maturity benefit at the age of 80. So if nothing happens, then you will get the maturity benefit, which is the sum assured or higher of total premium paid. Okay. So I just want to walk through the top 5 CI. So this is based on this. So we actually have this flyer that is updated quarterly inside ePartner. So this is the link way to find the find the flyer. So it's under Department Digital Enable Sales and Marketing and Customer Management, then claim 5 years. So it's updated every quarterly. So now those from quarter 1, quarter 2's flyer is not out yet. So we are just looking at quarter 1 now. So actually from you can see from quarter 1, the diagnosis, the claim experience that we have gotten, 87% is made out of this top 5 CI. Means this 5 CI makes up of 87, with cancer being 60.8%. Okay. And then you can see actually based on our historical data, so our historical quarterly data, you can see that it has always been at least it has been 85, 86, 88% that is contributed by this top 5 CI, and cancer is always 60 and above. Okay. Means that cancer is our top claims. Okay. Is there any exclusion? Okay, so for exclusion of the top CI, I will share in a later slide. Okay. I will share the exclusions in the later slides. Yep. So here is also another flyer that we have done. So this one also is also to show that there is more than 80% of our claim has been coming from cancer, heart attack, stroke, other serious coronary disease, and also kidney failure. So these are yep. So secondly, just want to run through this admission event benefit. So for admission event benefit, as mentioned, there is 2 types. So one is hospitalization with major surgery for at least 21 consecutive days, or ICU admission for at least 7 consecutive days. So this coverage, so the highlight here is also that this coverage includes communicable diseases and the unknown ones that may emerge in the future. So the reason why we put this benefit in is because of COVID-19. Because COVID-19 occurred out of nowhere, and that time, like, when people started to get hospitalized and everything, it's like, oh, do you have COVID-19 coverage? Is there COVID-19 coverage and everything? Back then we don't know what is COVID-19, right? So obviously there are some policies that do not have this coverage, but for this GCCR, we do have this coverage. So if there's any, there might be the next COVID-19 that comes, or any other diseases that may occur in the future, but be rest assured that if you have GCCR and you're hospitalized, it is covered. Okay. We do cover any unknown ones that may emerge in the future. So just want to touch on actually what is the meaning of what's the meaning of admission event. So if we for event is sorry. So as mentioned, there's 2 types of admission event. One is the prolonged hospitalization, so 21 days with major surgery, or ICU admission at least 7 days. So this is actually a cut out of our sample policy contract. So if you want to learn more, you can just refer to the sample policy contract. Okay, this is a cut off from it. So actually we always often get asked, like, what is the definition of major surgery? What is major surgery? Is it like very, very big surgery? Actually, it's not like very, very, very big surgery. It's just any invasive operation procedure done under the administration of general and regional anesthesia. Regional anesthesia is like, half body and like your half body is been and on anesthesia. Then so it's also involving an incision into the body by using scalpel or any other medical equipment. So just want to state here that surgical procedure that merely involve local anesthesia are not covered under this definition. So like maybe there is like very minor surgery that you have to, it's like they just numb one area and then they perform like a mini surgery. For those, it's not covered. It's not under major surgery. Okay. So this is a Google definition now. Okay. So general anesthesia means that this treatment makes you unconscious and insensitive to pain. Means this one is the ones that you always watch on TV. You take like the gas and then you just fall asleep, that kind of thing, or the needle injection. So regional, it numbs a larger part of the body and does not make the person unconscious. So it's like it's like the bottom half of your body, it has been numbed, but you're awake, that type. And then lastly, local anesthesia is just a small area. So as mentioned, if it's not like small surgery that they just, they just numb one area and then they do small surgery, that one is not counted, okay? So for ICU, it also expands to CCU and NCU, so coronary care unit and also neuro intensive care unit. I remember there was one agent that asked last time about NICU. NICU is the neonatal ICU, I think. It's the baby ICU. So for that one, it's not covered, okay? NICU is not covered. It's only ICU, CCU, and NCU. Yep. Just want to share here, these are the waiting periods. So actually for GCCI, there is waiting period from the day that during the risk commencement date. So first it will be for admission event benefit, except for accidental cause, it will be 60 days. For secondly, it will be cancer. So for cancer, it's also 60 days, heart attack 60 days, other serious coronary artery 60 days, while stroke and kidney failure will be 30 days waiting period, okay? So these are actually the exclusions for the claim. So for exclusion, this is like our general exclusion now, okay? General exclusion. So if it's like self-inflicted injury or attempted suicide while seen or not seen will not be paid. Resulted from the life assured leave. So if the life assured is driving a motor vehicle without possessing a valid driving license, also not claimable. If it's not from due to alcohol abuse or drug abuse. If the treatment was underwent overseas except for Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei, it will also be not covered. Okay. So this is actually a definition of diagnosis. So actually diagnosis means that it's a definite diagnosis made by a medical practitioner based upon such specific evidence, okay? So this is like the textbook definition of diagnosis. So just now we have questions about what severity of the CIs that you can claim. So for cancer, you can see here, for cancer, if any malignant tumor positively diagnosed with histological confirmation and categorized by the uncontrolled growth of malignant cell and invasive of tissue. So the term malignant tumors includes leukemia, lymphoma, and sarcoma. Okay, so this is actually the definition. So this is actually also available in our sample policy contract. So in our contract, these are all written, okay? So this would be for cancer. So these are the stuff this following is not covered. So if it's like pre-malignant, non-invasive, carcinoma in situ, all these are not covered, okay? So secondly, heart attack. So heart attack, these are the definition of contract definition of claimable heart attack, okay? So death of heart muscle due to inadequate blood supply that has resulted in all the following evidence of acute myocardial infarction. Yeah. So you have a history of typical chest pain. Yeah, so you can just read the contract because I'm also not a doctor, so I'm not very familiar with all these terms, but this is written in the contract. Yep. Okay. Third of all, we also have stroke. So for stroke, this is the definition, then kidney failure and other serious coronary artery diseases. So as mentioned, all this is inside the sample policy contract. So you may refer to the sample policy contract. Okay. So where do you find the sample policy contract? Is actually here. So you go to ePartner, Department, Customer Acquisition, Product Information. Then from there you click traditional product, the traditional product sample policy contract. Let's go to the bottom. You'll see this great critical care relief. Okay, maybe you should I think everyone should take a screenshot of this because it's very important because at the end of the day, we may also confuse ourselves with CI, with the definition of CI and how and the severity of when it can be claimed. So it's very important for us to refer to the sample policy contract at all times to to just make sure that the information that we're sharing out to our customer is right. Okay, maybe if you have taken a screenshot already, maybe you can just give me a thumbs up to let me know so I can move to the next slides. Okay, I see some questions just now. Lim Hong Hong. Yep. So Lim Hong Hong, you asked if there's any specification of cancer, any exclusion, for example, skin cancer, is it covered? So as long as it is under this definition, as long as it's aligned to the definition in the sample policy contract, that it can be claimed. But here actually you can see any skin cancer other than malignant melanoma is not covered. Okay, so if it's malignant melanoma, then it is covered. Okay, Wong Xiu Feng, just confirm for removal of organs and hospitalization for more than 21 days, is it claimable? If removal of organs, yes. If it's a major surgery, I'm pretty sure removal of organs is part of major surgery, and the customer has been hospitalized just for 21 days consecutively, then yes, it is claimable. Which level of CI can be claimed? NICU is not covered. Yes, NICU is not covered. Okay, so where you can get the slide is available in ePartner. All these 5 CI definition are the same with normal CI we found in our CIP. I'm not so sure. I don't remember the CIBR sample policy contract, so you can just compare both of the sample policy contract. I cannot confirm this. Okay. If the diagnosed Singapore, he will get his payout, and then so for this plan, if you're already diagnosed, if the basic sum assured is payout, then the policy will already be the policy will be terminated. So it's not like SMCC that you can keep claiming. So if you claim, then the policy is already matured. I mean terminated. Policy will be terminated after it's been claimed. Okay. Okay, just let me move on. Yep, so as mentioned, this is the pathway for the sample policy contract. So if anything you're not familiar with, please do refer to this sample policy contract. So this is the sample premium. This is like a quick guide that we have. I'm sure that your agency director has already shared this with you guys. If they have not, or you have missed out, then you can take a screenshot of this. So this is a very easy reference to the price of this is the premium, and then also the maturity benefit. So actually you can see here, when the age is lower, so let's say like 25, so 25 you're paying a total of 61,000 total premium paid. But now because of the campaign, you are getting a maturity benefit of 100,000. So this is why I say that it is very worth it to buy when you are young. Yes, this plan is medical underwriting, full medical underwriting, in fact. Okay. So actually your for this plan is mostly targeted for younger customers who have no who has no medical issues now, but it's also for protection, and also that you can secure a guaranteed maturity benefit of 100,000. So this is a sample 30 years old. You can see 30 years old he bought during this 50% premium discount. So for this, he has actually paid a total of 67,000, and then actually if nothing happens to him upon maturity, he can also get back 100,000. Or in any scenario of death benefit payout, top 5 CI payout, or admission event benefit payout, it will also be 100,000. Okay. Okay, I see some questions, maybe I can answer first. Medical underwriting needed. Can a client who already have SPY policy with CI take this policy as a yes, yes. So I personally also previous slide, sorry. I personally also already have a SPY policy and I also have SNCC, but I also bought this policy as my, another CI coverage policy. So yes, you can buy this as another, it's just to complement to increase your CI coverage, I would say. It has two categories claimable, correct? Does this mean the sum assured is accelerated after the first category claim? No. For this plan is not two category. It's only just one category. So if once you claim CI or you claim death benefit, then the plan will be terminated. Okay, there's no accelerated. Yeah, I see a question about medical underwriting for clients. So it's not necessary. So, if company asks you to ask your customer to go medical underwriting, then you have to. If no, then it's fine. Because personally for me, I was not asked to go for medical underwriting as well. So yes, as long as you're healthy and have no history, I don't have no any medical history problem, I'm sure that it'll be fine. But it's all upon underwriting, right? The one before this. This one, okay. Yeah. Let me know when you're done, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. So it's like this is actually the sample premium for 100,000. So 100,000 for male. Yep. So you can see here. Then this is for 400,000. So basically, if you have 400,000, just times four. So from the flyer we put 100,000, right? But actually, if you want to sell 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, just times two, times three, times four. Or if you want to sell 550K, you just divide by two. So it's very flexible, the table. Just to do some simple maths. So it's for female. Yep. Okay, so this is actually from our FAQ. So inside our FAQ, we also highlight what are the unique features or selling point of GCCR. So just remember GCCR, there is four main points. First, hospitalization benefit. Second, top 5 CI. Third, uh death benefit. Fourth, maturity benefit, which is the saving benefit. Women slide. Which one? This one? Oh, sorry. Early withdrawal, you mean by surrender value, is it? So you just surrender early. Yeah, can. This annual premium projected is before 50% discount. This table is based on 50%. So okay, so for normal rate you'll be here, 50,000 payout. Normal rate will be 50,000. For campaign, it'll be 100,000. You can see here. So actually what we want to highlight here is actually we want to say, not hear your voice. Sorry, maybe I sit nearer to the microphone. Yep. So here actually what we want to say here is that even at 50 years old, your total premium paid is still lower than your maturity benefit. This is why that is worth to buy this plan. Especially when you're younger. The younger you are, the less premium you're paying, but the same maturity benefit you're getting. Available loan, if not mistaken. Policy loan, you mean? Yeah, you can do policy loan for this plan. Yep. So similarly, it was also 400,000 sum assured you're paying a lesser total premium paid than maturity benefit, even at 50 years old. even at age 50. Okay. Let's say no. If you are 19 and you're buying this plan, the price will be the same. The premium paid is the same until maturity, unless there is repricing, which we have not experienced yet. So let's say now I am paying now so I think when I bought the policy, I was paying around thousand how much am I paying? I think I'm paying 1,000 ringgit. So 1,000 ringgit, this 1,000 ringgit I'll be paying every year until my plan matures, or something happens to me, then my plan has been terminated. Yeah. So the yearly premium is level, it's the same, it's level premium. Okay. Yep, so as mentioned just now earlier, these are the four main selling points of GCCR. So it'll be the hospitalization benefit, which is the 21 days hospitalization with major surgery or ICU admission of 7 days. Or top 5 CI life benefit. Life benefit means that if death benefit occurs, then your BSA is paid out. Or lastly, maturity benefit, which is the saving plan. Okay. So what riders is available for this attachment? Actually, for this payer benefit extra rider is allowed to attach to this plan. Okay. So let's say this is like a third party policy, then you may want to attach this rider. So as mentioned, for this plan is a full medical underwriting and normal financial underwriting plan. So without further ado, let's dive into the sample sales illustration. So this is our profile. Our profile is male, non-smoker, 90 ANB, and 100,000 BSA. Previous slide, please. Which previous slide? This one? Sorry, I may be too fast. Just let me know if you want me to go back or explain more. Okay. Yeah. So here we are talking about the 100,000 sum assured. So 100,000 sum assured, 30 years old. So you can see here his yearly premium is 1,345. Total premium paid is 67,250. Then his maturity benefit is 100,000. How would this look like in our SI? So in our SI, you can see here premium 1,345. Total premium paid 67,250, and maturity benefit is 100,000. Okay, it's all written inside the MPOS quotation. Okay, all inside the quotation. Yep, so you can see here total premium to date. So here every year it is the same premium. Okay, it's not increasing it's not increasing at the end or whatever, it's the same. It is guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. This is not a guaranteed premium. Yeah, I just want to emphasize on that. It is possible that it might increase price. It all depends on the claim experience and everything. Increase medical inflation or anything. But for now, this is the rate. Okay. Maturity benefit means only BSA or premium only, correct? Yeah, whichever is higher. So if the premium is higher, total premium is higher, then you'll be paying total premium. If the BSA is higher, then you'll be paying BSA. So whichever is higher. Yep. So you can see here, this is the guaranteed cash value. Okay. There is guaranteed cash value here. Accident admitted for more than 21 days, can that day? No, unless there is major surgery. If there's major surgery and he has been hospitalized for 21 days, then it can be claimed. Okay. Yep. So here, as mentioned, guaranteed cash value. So these are the guaranteed cash value, yeah, for this plan. So I want to say here that at policy year 45, this is where the guaranteed cash value has already exceeded the total premium paid. This is another sample. So this sample is female non-smoker, 40 ANB, and then 400,000. So total annual premium is 7,900, and then total premium paid is 316,000. Total maturity 400,000. So you can see here at the 40 at the end of policy year when the policy matures. So this for so the sample that we used was 40 A and B. So the plan will mature when the life assured turns 80. So on the 40th policy year, they will get the maturity benefit of 400,000. Okay. What is the guaranteed? Is it what is guaranteed cash value? Is it the same as surrender value? Yeah, okay. I think my colleague will reply you on the chat box. Yeah, my colleague is actually typing now. She will reply your answers in the chat box. So let me just continue with actually our product and campaign updates. So actually here just want to if you have any question, just keep typing in the chat box. My colleague or me will answer verbally, but I will just go on to share on our our monthly this month's product and campaign highlights. So actually for this month we actually still have our SMS DAL. So our SMS DAL has been extended to 31st July. So we actually have secured more than 100,000 customers in just 8 months. So this is really the plan that we attract new customers to come into GE. This is because yep, so this is actually a plan that we use to attract more customers to come into Great Eastern. Okay. So just a refresher on what is SMS DAL. So SMS DAL means that you're increasing your annual limit. So firstly, you have to attach SMS. So SMS, you add SMS extender. Then for SMS extender, your overall limit will be multiplied by 2 after you add on this SMS DAL, which is a complimentary rider. As of now, is complimentary. It's a free SMS, free double annual limit now. Okay, this time so is free for now. Besides that, we have also extended our Great Treasure gift. So Great Treasure gift is a GIO plan. So this GIO plan is actually for people from the age of 45 to 65. Okay. So is based on these five main selling points. So the first would be guaranteed acceptance. So no medical underwriting. This plan has no medical underwriting. Secondly, matured guarantee money back, so of 108%. So you will get back 108% of your total premium paid. Third, you also be getting a guaranteed high coverage. So actually you'll be getting an accidental death benefit of additional 300%. Means on top of your 100% death benefit, you'll be getting 300%. Means your customer can be covered up to 400% of their BSA. Okay. It's also guaranteed premium rate, means that this is guaranteed, means that the premium will not increase or decrease. Okay. Lastly, is also guaranteed standardized rate. So for all occupation class, for smokers or non-smokers, it's the same. Okay. Also want to share with you guys that this Parents' Day campaign has been extended. So this is actually the Watson e-voucher. So this one has also been extended to 31st July. So for any new policies that has been any minimum annual insurance premium of 2.4 thousand, you will get a Watson e-voucher of 50 ringgit. And then for 4,000 minimum annual insurance premium, you'll be getting 150 ringgit e-voucher. Now we can dive into SC CIE. I'm sure actually just want to know a show of hands who have already seen their batch 6 customer listing out their selected customer listing in ePartner. Maybe can you give me a show of hands? Maybe can you put a thumbs up you have already went to see your listing for SPW CIE? Okay, right. Okay, great. Great. Yep. So actually now, so this SPWCIE started on the 15th of January. So batch 1, 2, 3 has already ended. So now we already have batch 4, batch 5, batch 6. I always get question from agents like, oh, what if my customer is from batch 2? can I go submit their cases now? The answer is no. It's already over already. Cannot submit anymore. Okay. So this plan is actually a great chance for us to upsell life and critical plan to pre-selected customers of SBI FPJ, because as you know, SPWCIE is a mixture of a life protection and also CI protection. Okay, and then there is also this 80 ringgit e-premium voucher. So this 80 ringgit e-premium voucher is only for SPWCIE. You cannot take this e-premium voucher to buy other plans. Okay. So, yep, as mentioned just now, the 80 ringgit in premium voucher, this is actually, you actually have to download this from the Great Eastern Reward app. So from the Great Eastern Reward app, this is where you sign in and then you can claim the code for the voucher, then you can submit it together with your MPOS quotation. I mean MPOS submission. Yep. So you want to say here, if it's not you, then who? If it's not now, then when? Seize your opportunity now. So actually, when we say if not you, then who? The reason is a lot of agents still think that just because their customer, other people cannot close. But actually, if their customer is selected, any agent in GE can close their case. So if you don't close your customer case, someone else will go and close your customer case. Okay, a lot of agents like to test water. They like to ask the customer, why don't I help you submit this case and see whether it goes through or not? Just to test whether it goes through or not, right? So if you don't try to help your customer, someone else will go and try to help your customer, okay? So don't miss out on this opportunity, okay? This opportunity is yours. So please take the opportunity. Don't let someone take away your opportunity, okay? So a refresher of SPNCIE, this is actually a coverage. So for adult, it is 500,000 basic sum assured and then 250,000, which is accelerated. This 250,000 is accelerated. And then for child, for 14 days to 17th age birthday, the coverage, the sum assured is 250,000 and then the CI coverage is 200,000 per life. Okay. So this is actually the overall overview of the benefit. So it's actually the same, almost the same as SPWM on the death benefit, TPD, ASA, booster reward and flexibility is the same as SPWM. The difference is that this is a GIO enrollment and is also with the accelerated 50 CI coverage. Okay, 50 CI coverage. Yep, so this is actually almost the end. So actually just want to share with you guys is actually the ongoing campaigns that we are having now for the month of July. So for the second half of the year. So you have to keep the momentum going to seize the opportunity with all these great news and great campaigns that we have, to make sure that we start our second half strong, so we can end the year strong as well. Yep. Let me look at the chat box if there's any questions. I'm sure my colleague has been answering them already. Okay, I see a question from Shailaja, sorry. So 21 days is 21, so is hospitalization of 21 days with major surgery or 7 days ICU. Okay? Or the next is the diagnosis of the top 5 CI. Okay? Is it applicable for non-PR who is waiting for PR approval? So as mentioned, if they are not PR and they have stayed in Malaysia for 6 months, it will be subjected to underwriting. Okay. Yep, as mentioned here. Foreign applicant is allowed, however, required to reside in Malaysia for a minimum of 6 months. Okay, so for child land, yes, it's applied for this case. Let me just switch over my screen that I can share with you. And something else. Okay, here. So this table, this is actually in our FAQ. This table is in our FAQ. You can see here for Chao Lian. For first one A and B is 20%, two 40%, three 60%, and four 80%. Okay. Is is there any other questions that you may have? Can you just type in the chat box? If there's no question, then maybe you may log off. Actually, how many? Oh, there's still 180 people here. Is it 177? Yep. Let me see. Can Malaysian working in overseas buy GCCI and when admitted to hospital in overseas, is the medical expenses there claimable? So as mentioned, Malaysian working overseas you can buy, and then mm, okay, so if the treatment is undergone overseas, it is an exemption unless it is Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei, as mentioned here. Okay. So if it's Malaysian, Singapore, and Brunei, then yes, it's claimable. For GCCI, if accident admitted to the hospital for more than 21 days claimable. If accident with major surgery, yes. So the key word is that for hospitalization, it has to be with major surgery for 21 days. So major surgery with 21 days hospitalization or 7 days ICU, then it'll be claimable. So for ICU, you do not have to go through surgery. Okay, only the 21 days hospitalization has to be with surgery. SPWM. For SPWM, can client seek treatment in Malaysia, Singapore, or Brunei? Oh my God, what happened? Yeah, I see a question from Shireen. For SPWM, can clients seek treatment? You mean death benefit for SPWM? You mean if SPWM, if for SPWM, if death happens in other countries, then yes, the basic sum assured will be paid out. Since this is a traditional plan, is the premium guarantee? Okay, so the premium it is leveled premium, but it will it may be subjected to maybe submitted to increase lah. Okay, let me just share with you here in our FAQ as well. In our FAQ here, so premium rates are leveled, but it is not guaranteed. Okay, so do take note on this. What is required medical underwriting? So similar to any other medical plans, you have to go through medical underwriting. So I mean, if the company asks you to go for medical underwriting in hospital, I mean for medical checkup, then you have to go for medical checkup. That's what it means. High-end board grade multi-cancer care can buy these two. Can. If your customer has bought GMCC, they can buy this as well. Yep. Will have payout for both. Uh, if both also meet the requirements for payout, then yes. And as long as they fulfill the requirements for and for the benefit payout, then yes. Thank you. Okay, it's already 3:30. If there's no more questions, then we may log off now. Okay, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Thank you. Helps for many hidden costs. Yep. Where can we view this slide in ePartner? Okay, maybe just let me show you the pathway, quickly show you the pathway again. Here, this is where you can find the slide. Okay, I'm gonna end the session now. Thank you everyone for